Hello, my name is Melshina Wilson, and I am beginning to pursue my master's degree at Fayetteville State University in Fayetteville, North Carolina this year. I will begin my 10th year as an educator in Duplin County Schools. In reference to the question of what core principles or values I believe are most essential to creating positive change in my community and in my future career field, as well as how I plan to embody them in both my educational pursuits and interactions with others, I feel that creating positive change in my community and in education for me begins with the commitment to compassion, kindness, integrity, respect, equity, and lifelong learning. These values shape not only the way I interact with others, but also the kind of educator I aspire to become. I believe that education has the power to transform lives, and teachers have a unique opportunity to inspire students to believe in themselves, develop their strengths, and become responsible members of their communities. By modeling these core principles every day, I hope to create an environment where every student feels safe, valued, and empowered to reach their full potential. Compassion is at the heart of effective teaching. Every student enters the classroom with different experiences, abilities, and challenges. Taking the time to understand each student's individual needs allows teachers to build meaningful relationships and foster trust. I really take that to heart every day that I walk into the classroom. I want my students to know that they are seen, heard, and respected. By showing empathy and patience, I can encourage my students to persevere through challenges, and recognize that mistakes are valuable opportunities for growth rather than reasons to give up. Integrity is another value that I believe is essential for creating positive change. Students learn not only from what teachers say, but also from what we do. I plan to model honesty, accountability, and fairness in every aspect of my work, whether admitting when I do not know an answer, treating every student equally, or following through on my commitments. I want my actions to demonstrate the importance of strong character. When students see integrity consistently modeled, they are more likely to develop those same qualities in their own lives. I also believe that respect and equity are fundamental to building an inclusive classroom and community. Every student deserves access to meaningful learning opportunities, regardless of their background, culture, language, or ability. I will strive to create lessons that reflect diverse perspectives and encourage students to appreciate differences while finding common ground. By promoting kindness, collaboration, and open communication, I hope to cultivate a classroom where everyone feels a sense of belonging and mutual respect. As a lifelong learner, I recognize that becoming an effective educator is an ongoing journey. Education continues to evolve, and I am committed to seeking professional development, learning from experienced educators, and reflecting on my own teaching practices. Remaining open to feedback and embracing new strategies will allow me to become better at meeting the needs of my students and continuously improving my effectiveness as a teacher. Beyond the classroom, I hope to contribute positively to my community by volunteering, supporting families, and building partnerships that strengthen student success. Education extends beyond school walls, and meaningful collaboration between schools, families, and community creates greater opportunities for children to thrive. By demonstrating service, leadership, and compassion, I hope to encourage my students to become active, caring citizens who seek ways to improve the lives of others. Ultimately, I believe positive change begins with everyday actions. By leading with compassion, integrity, respect, equity, and a commitment to lifelong learning, I hope to inspire my students to believe in themselves and recognize their abilities to make a difference. My goal is not only to help students achieve academic success, but also to nurture confident, kind, and responsible individuals who will positively impact their communities for years to come. I currently serve as a volunteer recreational volleyball coach and basketball coach at my local rec center. I also coach my students at school for volleyball, basketball, and I help with softball. But I do feel like a lot of these qualities are what help my students make connections with me, and I hope to continue that for many more years to come, as well as making connections with my parents and allow my students to see how we interact together for the betterment of them. Thank you.